If you are heavily involved with Memecoins, you probably know Murad or must stop Murad on Twitter. This might be one of the biggest scammers. In this video, I will explain why and why you should be cautious with this, and I will give you 3 Memecoins that I think are about to explode. Hey, great, really cool that you're watching another new video. In this video, we are going to talk about meme coins, especially briefly about, for example, SPX 6900 GIGA. These are all coins that Murad promotes and that he actually tries to chill to everyone every day, while he himself has millions in these coins. So yes, basically 1 + 1 = 2. I want to tell you a bit more about that and actually share my vision on it with you. Additionally, later in the video, I will also give you 3 meme coins that I think are about to explode. These 3 coins are well known to you and they have potential, so I'll give them to you, including entry points in the charts, like this video. If you're new to this channel, I'm Cornell and I share everything about crypto, meme coins, leverage trades, regular trades, tutorials. So if you find that interesting and want to make more money with crypto, click the subscribe button below the video. I'd appreciate it. And if you also leave a comment, you can have a chance to win 100 USDT. Every Monday I announce the winner. If you have Instagram and like to follow me there, I am also very active. I personally take AdCoin with a blue check mark. And also on Twitter, you can find all the links in the description of this video. Alright, let's start with Murad. And for those who don't know who Murad is, he has become very well known on Twitter, now has almost 500,000 followers, and really came into prominence this cycle. He called the Memecoin super cycle. And Memecoins are totally the thing. They are going to take over the cycle completely, and I think there is a kernel of truth in that. The Memecoins of now are actually the NFTs of 2020, 2021. As a result, many people came to crypto back then. It was easy to understand. They were silly pictures that were sold for a lot of money. And now you actually have silly pictures or ideas in the form of Memecoins that are being traded for a lot of money. It's a bit the same. It's very easy to understand. A lot of retail will enter the crypto world because of those meme coins, so I definitely agree with that. But something I strongly oppose is what he also has stated in his bio here. Stop trading and believe in something. Well, if I always say something, it is to stay loyal to your coins and don't just believe in coins. That is really stupid to do. It has to be based on something. You can of course take 10 coins now and say, well, I believe in this nicely. I'll put $10,000 in each coin and it will be fine. That is actually the dumbest thing you can do, of course, and that is what he preaches, and I really can't stand that. Why? Especially because he, for example, has in an SPX, I believe, SPX 1600, I think he has or $20 or $40 million in value, or somewhere in between, he has that. And of course, he will say every day that that coin will go times 100 or times 10 or to $100 billion market cap. Of course, he does that because then he also pumps up his own bags. He has already made a lot of money with it. He hasn't sold anything from that yet and is still in it. Another factor is, what do you think will happen if he suddenly sells everything? Then that whole coin will drop like crazy, so to speak. There are many factors here that are quite dangerous. And I need to rectify something. In another video, I said that I buy SPX 116900. I bought that at that time. I have been keeping an eye on the price action and have researched the rest of those coins. And I got out again. I think it's not a good coin. That doesn't mean it can't explode or make significant price action. But 1, the chart doesn't look good, and 2, I don't trust Murad at all. So that's a bit of the problem I have with it, and if we look further at his timeline, he has actually made a pretty good presentation here, and I also encourage you to take a look at that. But do stay focused, so to speak. Don't completely lose yourself in it. And then suddenly after that video, buy 100 meme coins for 1,000 euros all at once. Don't look at it that way anymore. There is a kernel of truth in it. But further, remain objective when looking at that market. He also points out, for example, coins like Pepe, WIF, and kinds of coins. They won't do anything. Those are the old meme coins. But those are the meme coins that are performing the best at the moment. So that already shows that something is not quite right somewhere, and that those other coins keep getting hyped up. They are not doing well at all. The charts are not looking good. I'll pull them up in a moment, but what he also says here is, you have 2 ways to survive. Play the new meme launch hyper gambling game. So what many people are trying to do now is spot new memes that are just coming out and then invest money and hope that they explode. Really, hoping for that. That is truly gambling. And I see a number of influencer people doing and offering this as well. I think that is very wrong. Because a lot of people simply lose money with this. This is really 99% who lose everything, and there may be less than 1% who actually make a profit. So that is very dangerous. And secondly, find hardcore cults or believers. And of course, with Memecoins, it is important that you have a good community or a cult, really people who truly believe in it, a large group of people, thousands of followers who don't care much whether that coin drops 40% or goes up 40%. That is what you want with such a Memecoin. Of course, that is one of the pillars you need to have when you look at investing in a Memecoin. That is certainly true. But the part where you just have to believe in it and then just hold it for a year is incredibly stupid. Because I think those Memecoins will end. We saw that with NFTs. It collapses all at once and it's over. So if you buy meme coins now and hold them for a year, you'll really be stuck with a bad deal, because in a year that boom will be long over. And probably in a few months that meme coin cycle will stop, and then you'll get real assets, and then you'll get AI and maybe some gaming as well. That money just keeps rolling through like that. And the idea of a memecoin supercycle, I don't think so. Whether that will happen depends on how you look at it. I think memecoins will do very well, so if that's the memecoin supercycle, then yes. But I don't think they will perform exceptionally well in the entire market for a long time. And that all those memecoins will reach a 100 billion market cap, as he suggests, I simply don't believe that. Therefore, I think you need to be very careful. Tweets like these, also POPCAT is programmed to $5. It's programmed that POPCAT will go to $5. The pre-parabolic fast is coming. He has been holding large amounts in POPCAT for a long time. Of course, he will bring out all positive things to ensure that those coins go up. Keep holding for the next 12 months. So hold on for 12 months. If you actually believe in something and stop trading, if you really believe in something and you stop trading, then you will outperform 99% of the investors. Well, there lies a truth in that. In a bull market, prices go up sharply. If you can't trade very well, it's better to buy crypto and hold on, because then you often outperform other people who are trying to time the market and trade, etc. That's true, but making a tweet about holding those memecoins for 12 months is just suicide. I really think that makes no sense. But okay, I hope I'm wrong and that everyone is going to make a lot of money for 12 months with those memecoins. But this is also a warning for me. I always want to highlight the other side, and I know. Then you will get all sorts of comments from people who are too deeply invested. Those who have invested their entire mortgage and their mother in those memecoins. And if I say something about it and highlight the other side, then they get angry. But it's always good to look at the other side. And for example, here too, just simply a bit of technical analysis. If you look at this, you have a low here, you have a high, you have a higher high, you have a higher low, a higher high. And then you see that we ultimately break through that last low. So that's a bearish structure, as you can see here, because we are losing that previous low. And if you look at the same period, so you see here November 7th, 2024, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. November 7th, 2024, that is from this point. Bitcoin has had an enormous run. Ethereum has had an enormous run. And what does where is it? GIGA. I believe that was this one. Yes. What has that GIGA done since that point? Since the whole market started booming, that memecoin has dropped by about 40%. So yes, you can believe in such a coin as much as you want, but you have lost 40% of your investment. So you always need to keep a close eye on certain coins, and also on why people promote certain coins. That is, of course, very important. Look, if you have a following like I do, and I think I have a nice following, $85,000 subscribers, I hope to hit that 90,000, 9,000 soon. If you aren't subscribed, please do it. But I can't do that much. I can say, guys, such an SPX, I'm going to get into that, buy SPX. Nothing happens to the market. I don't have that many followers to be able to move that. But figures with 500,000 followers on Twitter, followers elsewhere, people who retweet everything from him, yes, then you can move markets. And then you can create a certain hype about trends, about those kinds of coins, especially on crypto Twitter, for example. And that is a big danger in my opinion. Well, SPX, also a coin that he really endorses and promotes everywhere. Exactly the same story. Here you have the last low where he broke through significantly. And the last point where it is interesting to buy, that is the point where he has been now. But still, that price action is the same story. Since the market really took off, those memecoins, these memecoins that he always mentions, have had it the hardest. And if you have invested in this, then I sincerely hope with all my heart that they will do well. But it is always good to keep an eye on that. And if you take Memecoins, for example, like a doc with that, like a Pepe, like a Dogecoin, large communities have existed for much longer, recognizable also for people who haven't been in the market for a long time, now entering the markets. So they will buy something like that much faster than these kinds of projects. So it's always good to look at that. Well, the next projects I'm going to mention are 3 projects that I think will explode and are good. All 3 coins can be traded on my favorite exchange, BLOFIN. No KYC, incredibly good liquidity. Every time thousands of bonuses when you create an account via my referral link. It's in the description or that QR code somewhere on the screen. And besides, it's just very nice to trade, very clear. It just looks incredibly familiar. A number of nice trades are open again. But I recommend you to get started with that if you are still looking for an exchange that has no KYC and allows you to trade with nice leverage to earn serious amounts. Alright, the first coin I want to discuss with you is MOC or 1000 MOCA. I believe you can find it here. 1000 MOC, let me see, MOC, yes, well, even more than 1000 MOC. But in any case, that is because they normally have so many zeros, so they remove all those zeros. But MOC coin in any case, what can you see in it? Yes, it is actually a very large accumulation phase from this point. This coin has not been lived for long at all. It has been on BLOFIN since May 2024. And as you can see here, this is just a range where significant accumulation is happening. So you see buyers and sellers in between. Coins are being redistributed, continuously accumulated, and the longer such a period lasts, the more aggressive and longer that breakout will be. And you can see that we are near that top. And that is a very interesting point for me, because we saw this morning with CAT, and I made a really nice trade on that. I also shared it on Twitter and Instagram. 6K in about 2 minutes. It broke out of this phase, and it actually looks a bit the same as what we just had. We have an accumulation phase here. At the moment it breaks out, it can go very fast. Well, you can see that now with that MOC coin. So it's just a matter of waiting briefly until we indeed break out, a candle close, or breaking out there with a lot of volume, and then I think such a coin can also rise very quickly. If you look at the market cap, we are not yet at 1 billion. I think quite a few coins can go to 10 billion or more. That would be a 10x. But in case, there is still a lot possible for those kinds of coins. So, I find Memecoin an interesting coin to buy. If it doesn't break out at this moment yet, and if we get a small pullback or something similar, then there are always points where it is interesting to buy. And that is for me. Here at this point where I would start looking to scale in to try to catch that rise, because it is at the top of this accumulation phase. If it keeps dropping, you can always decide to make multiple buying moments. So you indeed buy there, you buy here again, and you buy at the bottom once more. Even though I think it won't go back to the bottom when we look at the market, but never say never with trading. But then you have at least 3 buying moments, which means your average purchase price is somewhere in the middle. Well, that's perfectly fine. And in this way, you can maximize your profits. So that's one coin we are looking at, or that I am looking at. The second is GOAT. We have already made good money with GOAT in the community before. It has gone up very quickly, but I think it is again on the verge of breaking out. This one hasn't had an extremely crazy run yet, like all those other meme coins in the recent period. And I think this one can seriously rise quite a bit in the coming period. In any case, if you want to make a trade here towards, for example, 1.28 or something similar, then you can make a trade this way. Or you simply invest for the long term in this coin. That is of course also possible, because if we look at the market cap of GOAT, CS Maximus, it's like MOC coin. It can reach 10 billion. So this one can also go 10. It can definitely go to $10 eventually. So I think there are also nice trades to be made here. And this is what I look at for buying. The most interesting entry point for me would be here at the lower side, at 86 cents. And if we break through, this is very interesting, around 70 cents. So those are possible points I am looking at. And anyway, I am scaling in a little bit now. And the last one is POPCAT. Yes, POPCAT has gone up a lot. And POPCAT has a fairly large market cap, one of the largest. Of these 3, yes, it has almost a 2 billion market cap. But, well, a coin like this, and I believe this is also a Murad coin, but I really think this is a good coin because of the community and the price action and everything it shows. I think this can reach quite high heights, between maybe 20 to 50 billion market cap. Price action is very healthy, looks good. We have broken above this last high. Now coming back for a retest. So this would be the perfect moment to enter to take advantage of further upward price action. So that is what I am looking at, which 3 coins I am keeping an eye on and which I also trade on. BLOFIN. Let me know what your thoughts are about this video, about those Murad coins, about meme coins. I'm very curious. If you liked it, give it a like, share it with friends and family, and see you in the next one. Adios.